Hi folks. This video is going to be a bit different than what I've done in the past and what I'll do in the future. For one thing, I'm reading from a script so I can keep my thoughts straight here. I've debated for the last several days whether I should even do this video, but I hope that some good will come out of it. And so here we are. So this past Sunday, July 20th, my father, Mark Sullivan, passed away due to complications from a stroke that had occurred some weeks ago. It was the most recent, when we found out, the most recent in a series of strokes over the past year that he hid. That's why I haven't been posting videos lately. I've been spending time with my father in his last few weeks. It's probably going to be a couple weeks before I get back to posting regularly. So the thing is here, I learned a lot from my father over the years. Growing up, he took me hunting and fishing. We ran a trap line together, went canoe camping, dad and brothers. Of course, his love of history is part of what inspired me to do what I'm doing on this channel, business and so on. He loved books and music, art and movies. He was a passionate lover of history and food. He was always a big dreamer, right? Anything, any mystery, any question, any puzzle, any adventure, nothing was too big for him to ponder getting into and dabble in and collect. More than anything else, I think it's safe to say he loved his family. He leaves behind 4 children, including myself, and 8 grandchildren. And I could go on for hours about him. That's not what this video is for, and that he wouldn't want that. He was a very private man. He valued his independence very, very highly, his self-sufficiency. It's one of the things that's inspired me to get into primitive skills, self-sufficiency, and so on so deeply. He could do it on his own. But that's what I actually want to touch on here. My father was sick for quite a while, we're finding out. And none of my siblings and I really fully understood how sick. He didn't go to the doctor, he didn't want to. He could handle it on his own. My father could have sought help for his health. He could have accepted offers of help from his children and his neighbors over the weeks and months before that last stroke. But he knew he could handle it on his own. My sister put it best in the final paragraph of his obituary. Her and my brother did a beautiful job on it. I will post a link to it below. In Mark's memory, please hug your children tightly, politely greet a neighbor, and know that no matter your commitment to independence, you are surrounded by people who will show up to help in times of need. As Mark would say, thank you kindly. So in memory of my dearly missed father, take care of yourselves. Be strong and independent. Don't be afraid to ask for help or accept it. You can do both. It's okay to do both. None of us are alone, and none of us have to be. There's always somebody out there who's willing to help. So, if you've stuck through the video to this point, well, in the words of my father, thank you kindly. See you all again in a little while.